What's up guys? In this video I want to talk about the 3 different types of income that you can get and why you should be striving for the third one in order to get more money and more investments to build up your wealth faster. So without wasting any more of your time, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe down below and let's get into this. So the first type of income that I want to talk about is trading your time for money. So this is employees, it's self-employed, it's anyone who goes to work like a 9-to-5 job and they swap their time for an income. Now the problem with this income is you've only got a limited amount of time, and the time that you have got is more valuable than the money you're going to make from working for someone else. Okay, if you think about it, whenever you're an employee and working for a business, they're going to pay you the least that they can to keep you happy so you keep turning up, because their goal is to actually make more profit. So you're actually making that company more money than what they're paying you. So it's much better to actually work for yourself as a self-employed. But if you're self-employed, you're still going to be in this bracket because you're still trading your time for your money. So some of the main traits of this type of income is you have to trade your time, as we were talking about before. So it's a limited amount that you can actually earn. Unless you go out there and you get a job that's scalable and you can start charging more and more for your time, then of course you're going to be able to get more money. There's some stuff like consulting and all that kind of stuff where you can actually trade your time for money, and it's going to bring back a whole lot more money than likes of going and working at McDonald's or something along those lines. So obviously there's a lot of security with this kind of job. Okay, you can just keep on working. You know that you can usually go out and get another job. It's the easiest kind of job and it's the most comfortable position to be in if you haven't gone out and actually started trying to build up a passive income. Okay, you get real comfortable, you know how much you're going to earn, you want to get your 3% pay rise to beat inflation each year, and usually you can be quite happy. It's easy to fall into this bracket and to stay there, and that's why 97% or more of the world stay in this bracket for their whole entire lives. The problem with this is it's not scalable. Okay, you can't go and trade your time over and over again and compound it on top of itself so that you can make more money. Okay, there's a limit to what you're going to be able to make. And that's why I want to talk about the second type of income. The second type of income is not actually trading your time for your money, or at least not in the same sense as getting a job and being paid hourly. With the second type of income, you're building up a passive income. So this could be creating a YouTube channel and creating content. Yes, you're going to be trading your time, but it's going to keep on bringing in money after that amount that you've first invested. So you're not exactly just working and getting paid for that. You can work and get paid for it over and over again as it builds up over and over again over time. And this allows you to free up your own time so that you can go work on other passive incomes. So then you've got more time so you can build up a passive income that's going to keep paying you while you work on something else that's going to build up another passive income and keep paying you. And you can keep doing this and compounding your different incomes so that you can actually make a lot more money. And this allows you to invest in other things. So some examples of this is maybe you're investing some money in cryptocurrency, and that's going to bring a passive income, not really on a monthly basis, but if you time it right and you make sure that you really believe in the technology and that technology starts taking off, then it's going to make you money. It's not like it's a weekly kind of income, but it is building up in the background. You can invest in stocks, which are going to give you dividends if you invest in the right kind of stock. And that is something that's going to come in maybe every 3 months or maybe every year, or depending how that dividends is paid. Okay, other kinds of passive incomes might be building up a business and actually getting employees to do the work so that maybe you just have to oversee it for a few hours a day, but the whole thing is going to keep on rolling and it's going to keep on bringing in profit. And as long as you've got a sales team or something like that, then you're going to be bringing in more money. And one other example might be affiliate marketing or creating a blog. So maybe you absolutely love to knit. So, you're going to make some videos about knitting, you're going to talk about all the different kinds of wool, you're going to show everybody the stuff that you've knitted and how it's awesome, and you're going to go through and pretty much create some courses maybe, and that's going to have people coming in. There's people that have sold courses on cross-stitching and made millions of dollars because there's lots of people out there that want to do these things. And in this day and age, it's really easy to produce content that people want to consume. People in their spare time, once they've finished work, they don't want to have to worry about work. They want to go on YouTube, or they want to go on Netflix, or they want to chill out and they just want to relax because they're going to have to go back to work again later. That's how the majority of the world works. So in order to capitalize on this and to really grow your own business, okay, you want to be an expert at something and you want to invest your time into that. So that's the second type of income. The third type of income is kind of the same, except it's further down the road. This is when you've got multiple income streams already. So if you've done this already, then you're going to have lots of different kinds of income coming in. You've got that security, so that if one income disappears, it doesn't matter so much because you've got those other kinds of income. And because you've got more income streams coming in, you can invest more into building up those income streams faster. So this is one of the reasons that the rich get richer. It's not because they work harder in their day job and they get paid more. Most of them don't have a day job, or most of them started with a day job and then invested in these passive incomes until they had a passive income that could cover their costs so that they could then spend their time working on another passive income. So in order to get your way through these steps, all you need to do is start saving your money, okay? Make sure that you've got enough money away for a rainy day, or if you break a leg or anything like that where you need to cover your costs because maybe you can't work and maybe you don't have any kind of income when that happens. Okay, you need to have that safety net. Once you've got that safety net and you're happy and you're comfortable that you can cover maybe a couple of months without working, then you should start saving towards actually building up an income, okay, building up a multiple stream income. And that's what I've done. I used to work day to day. I was in the army. I've got a trade. So I went through and I used to work a 9-to-5 job. And I realized that it just wasn't scalable. If I wanted to be able to travel like I am now, then what I had to do is go out and actually build up a better kind of income. So once you've actually started working on your passive income, you'll start finding that it's more of a game. You get to a point where you've got multiple incomes coming in and you can start focusing on actually investing that money into other investments. You'll have some sort of play money, and I'm not saying play money that you just throw it around or give it to the kids or jam it into the Monopoly board. Okay, I'm talking about play money where you can actually test things out. You can see if things are going to work and if they're going to bring that passive income. And it doesn't take that long once you've actually started putting money aside and once you've dedicated yourself to this to actually start building up that income. And there is lots of different ways to do it. So one of the main things that you need to actually do in order to do this is you have to decide that you're going to do it. That's the biggest step. If you don't do that, then it's never going to happen. You have to step outside of your comfort zone to be able to actually get anything done. If you're staying in the status quo, you're going to get the status quo. Nothing's going to change. So you need to actually make a decision that you want to do this. And once you decide, you'll start seeing opportunities popping up. You don't need to know how it's going to happen before you start. That's not how it works. You want to make sure that you get started and you're going to find the corners, you're going to find the splits in the road when you actually start going down that road. So with that said, if you like what I'm talking about and you want more, subscribe below. Make sure to hit the bell button so that you get information as it's coming out, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a great day.